Hey guys, so it's been a while since the last video I produced, but due to recent events, I feel obligated to reinsert myself into this little community. Now, this video is going to come off as a little different. Actually, it's probably going to come off as strange since it's not going to be the typical atheist versus Christian debate style videos. It's going to be in defense of one of my biggest dissenters, Steve McRae. And the reason why I feel obligated to come out and defend Steve is because, he got himself involved with a guy by the name of Kyle Curtis. And they've been joined by the hip since the creation of the Non Sequitur show and have been working together to produce content on the Non Sequitur show since its creation. But recently, seemingly out of nowhere, Kyle had blocked Steve out of all of the social media accounts associated with the Non Sequitur show and has declared it to be his and his alone.
This is mine, and that's mine, and this is mine.
Kyle's main focus seems to be the money associated with the accounts.
Let's have Jeff, Dr. Jeff Zersky on my show. He's welcome to come on the Non Sequitur show. Which is fine. But that's still, my name is attached to Non Sequitur. I am half the Non Sequitur show as co-host. I am 50% of that. Are you trying to cut me out of the funding too?
No. Well, no, not up until the shift started where I started doing everything.
So wait a minute here. So now there's a shift, and now you think that I'd earn less? So I helped build this channel.
Yeah, because,
obviously, yeah. So I helped build this channel from day one. And now you're trying to cut me down on the finances? What are you talking about, Kyle? We said from day one this was 50%. 50%, no matter how it went.
You can look at it's not going to be Steve when you show up for 3 days a week. And
that's because you don't schedule anymore. And you don't give me the link.
That's just not the way.
That's because of you, Kyle, not me. I'm ready every day. Wait. I was ready for the last time we had a show, and I didn't know it got canceled 50 minutes before the show.
I'm sorry,
Kyle. You don't want to go down this route. Trust me. We started from day one.
Yeah, I'm going to go down this route.
Hang on, Steve. Kyle, hear me the fuck out.
Yes, please, Rez, because now he's talking about 50% going down less than that.
Steve.
You're not 50% anymore.
Steve.
You're not 50% anymore.
Steve, you're not 50% anymore.
That's right. Can you believe the gall of this guy? He stole the funds that were supposed to be evenly split between the two of them and has now put it upon himself to decide what Steve is to be given. But we'll come back to this later because Kyle said something in this video that I think is worth noting.
And so I think it's important to not let that pull any sort of attention away from what's going on with that. I'm going to be addressing some things that were said last night in dealing with Steve and the Reds hangout, and then everything else that will happen from that point on will be behind the scenes. It will be with the people that are involved, and the direction forward will be handled outside of the being in the public. Now they may have however many streams they would like on this issue. That's completely fine. I have no control over that.
Oh, but you will try, won't you, Kyle? After Kyle ended this stream of his, Red had to do another hangout, and he opened with this.
Okay. It says that we are live. It has been confirmed. Hello, everyone. This is to make sure people understand what's going on. This is a text message I received from Kyle Curtis himself. Just a heads up. Since you decided you wanted to bring my integrity into question, I haven't yet decided what to do with that whole video you sent me. May want to just be ready.
Now, to be perfectly honest, I can care less about whatever shady activity Red has been up to. Because, to be honest, I do have a history with him and think he can be a bit dishonest and unreasonable to the point of coming off as a bit cringy. But nothing I have seen from Red thus far has even come close to the out and open, in-your-face thievery as Kyle. Do you remember when Kyle said this?
I am very well content in my understanding and his understanding of when he says I agreed to 50% in perpetuity, those words were never made.
Kyle, hang on, Steve, Kyle, hear me the fuck
yes,
out.
Please, Reg, because now he's talking about 50% going down less than that.
Steve,
You're not 50% anymore.
Steve,
You're not 50% anymore.
Steve, you're not 50% anymore.
I'm okay with that, but I'm not doing it for less than 50% in perpetuity. That was our original agreement. I'm not going to let him take money out of my own pocket. That's ridiculous.
That was the original. That was the original agreement. And quite honestly, Kyle, anything less than that is a dick move.
Yeah, and it's theft.
Yes. Look. Okay.
I will treat it as theft.
Exactly.